thank you for watching the video. If you're watching this video, a couple days ago, I tried to do Captain Commando, and I didn't notice that actually the mic was off. So I was just talking and rambling throughout the video, but I just didn't know. So my apologies, it didn't happen. You didn't have any audio, just the gameplay. But in any case, thank you for the support. This has been my first week doing things on my own here. It's still a bit sketchy, still a bit slow, with the podcast and everything else, trying to figure out what to do next, how to do it right. And of course, I want to do live streaming, and I want to stream some gameplay too. So it's Saturday, so just kick back a little bit and just trying to enjoy. And let's see, I'm going to play this again, Captain Commando. Hopefully this time you can hear me. And I'm sure you can. So let's go in. Sorry if I coughed throughout the video. I've been sick, and I'm still trying to recover from bronchitis. I've been sick for a while. This cough is not really going away. I'm better now. It's just a cough. So let's go in. I love this game because it has multiple games. I grew up with a lot of this. The offline mode, at Final Fight, which is one of my favorite ones. King of Dragons, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round. I did play Warriors of Fate, Armor Warriors, not as much, and Battle Circuit, I didn't play those as much. Actually, Battle Circuit I came to know years later. Armor Warriors I'd probably played maybe once or twice. Warriors of Fate the same. Warriors of Fate the same. What I like about this game is, of course, these are the original ones, and you can choose between the English version or the Japanese version, and that's pretty cool. And let's just play Captain Commando again. And definitely they did a pretty good job. I like the ratio, of course, on the screen. They keep it pretty accurate. Alright. Last time we played with Captain Commando. This time I'm going to play with Ninja Commando. I remember this, growing up. I discovered it was pretty much wall in the whole arcade place in my hometown where I found this one. I grew up, the town I grew up, there were a lot of arcades. And there were some fancy ones, some very sketchy ones. And I remember discovering this one and a really sketchy one. But it was fun. I love the color. I didn't really know the characters. To this day, I really don't know much what's going on with Captain Commando. Very bloody. He didn't last long. Ooh. Get out of here. I think we need to change the... Ooh. Mean. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, the 90s were great. Some of these games. So much fun with them. I've been thinking about doing Twitch. I do have an account with Twitch, and I've been there. just for the fun of it, I suppose. We won. But I do play a lot of, personally, my favorite ones are, of course, first-person shooters. I do play a lot. I love fighting games, and I do love arcades. I love all kind of games. I've been a gamer since I was very young. I primarily did a lot of gaming in the arcades back in the day. My parents were not really as fans of video games. They have their own ideas about them. Maybe that's one of the reasons that now that I'm an adult, I play a lot of video games. But they just didn't like video games at all. It was kind of weird because actually my father, he didn't like it, but he liked all PC stuff, PC games. You know, like Solitaire and all that kind of stuff. Well, so my gaming time as a kid was like the arcades, or just, you know, go and visit friends or my cousins, because their parents were different. You know, they allow them to play games, so they have all the newer stuff. So I was able to play all the Nintendo, Sega stuff with them. My parents, they bought me video game systems, but they were not like every new stuff. They were not like that. So I spent a lot of money in the arcades. And whoever is watching, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the support, and thank you for watching the videos and the book reviews. And I'm trying to stay to do more book reviews. For now, I'm doing it the weekly ones, you know, to spend time. You know, I want to do quality book reviews, but I want to start doing this. Start doing like at least once a week, just comic book reviews, like comic book reviews. Not only like book reviews, but comic books, and you know, pretty much go more in depth than just the art. And I want to have a segment, a weekly segment when I do like movie reviews and stuff like that. Do it weekly. And the same one for video games. And do more streaming, not only for video games, but also streaming like live for Q&A, things like that, or talking to other people, interviewing people, artists and stuff like that. So I'm working towards all of that. It's not an easy thing. Trying to come up with ideas and trying to find people that are excited to do it or wanted to help you and stuff is not an easy thing. So we'll see. Ooh, this guy. What I like about this game is that the free-to-play, I know a lot of people were decided because they wanted to have like an option for them to have the option for them, you know, to like choose how many lives you have and how many revives you can do. To be honest with you, I don't care much about that. And also people love the challenge, but I did grow up in the arcades. I spent so much time in the arcades, and some of the memories that I don't like, or I don't remember that much or that well, we'll finish this one, is having to spend a lot of money into a game because you spend a lot of quarters. These machines were eating your quarters, and coming to the last stage and, you know, losing and not being able because you were running out of cash to finish the stage, to finish the game. That was so frustrating. I went through that so many different times. So those are the only memories that I do not remember fondly about the arcades. And it's kind of fun nowadays that now arcades seems like having a comeback, at least, you know, the mini arcades, like, you know, like that they're doing, like the up one arcades. That's fun. It's fun. That there's a revive of that. You know, there was an era, the 90s, that, you know, they were so popular since the 80s. You know, like in my hometown there were so many arcades. I spent so much time there. You know, I spent my allowance, and I did find like jobs to do on the weekends. I would do stuff like for my grandma, showing me cash money, paint her, I don't know, her walls, the doors or whatever. She'll give me cash. Nice to remember. And I did all the odd jobs just to get some cash and play arcades, which was fun. And I think it's a teach you a lesson of, you know, saving money and being smart about it. All right. What I like about this collection is that it has for a good price, you get a big collection of games that are very classic of that time. Although there's a couple of Capcom games that are not here, which is kind of sad, because I would love to see like Alien versus Predator, which was actually one of my favorite Capcom games growing up. It's missing that. The Punisher is one. What is that? Cadillacs versus Dinosaurs also. There's a few more. And I do play those games. I do actually modded a Wii. So I do play Retro Arc in the Wii, so I can play some of those classic arcades. But not only Capcom, you can play like the G.I. Joe, which is one of my favorite ones. A lot of Konami stuff. You know, Spider-Man video game that I probably will stream one day. The Spider-Man game, the Avengers game. Those are classic games of the era. Moonwalker, all that kind of stuff. You know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course, this is missing a few of the Capcom classic, perhaps because of the, you know, licensing issues. And hopefully, too bad that they didn't consider of doing it as, you know, like doing it like as a DLC, which has been awesome if they can get to do it. This is technically a recent game, so I'm sure that they can add more stuff. Every time, I'm a sucker for these games. Every time there is a arcade games like this, like classic stuff, I'm all for it. Like SNK or anything like that. I love those classic ones. What I like about these games versus the newer games is that this, of course, some of the newer games, they can take like tremendous amount of hours to finish. Arcade games are easy. I can, in a playthrough, you can finish them, be done with them. What does I wonder about this? I believe this is a chick. Oh, this is a dude. You never know. Nowadays, you never know. I think it's a dude. Cross-dressing right there. Man, he's tough. Ooh. Oh, wow. Connected well. When in doubt, just kick. Kick in the air. Oh, wow. Cut me in half like a hot dog. Eee. That's long distance right there. Gee. Wow. Well, at least I don't have to get more quarters. What I like about these games, it's that if you finish the boss, then they all die, which is, oh my gosh, that was bad. He's done. You see the other ones fall. Man, that was terrible. Ooh, they didn't want that one. Yo, that soundtrack. Some classic soundtracks here. I'm not a fan, like some people love to like listen to the music, like they like to listen to it. Maybe it brings a lot of memories. Not really to me, it's hard for me to remember soundtracks. I do remember some soundtracks in some arcades, but it's hard because of course if you remember the arcades, you know, you're surrounded, everything is loud. You really don't pay too much attention to it because everything is loud. You know, people are talking, you know, people are laughing, there's music, you always have music going on. Got burned by this. Hydra wannabes. They look like Hydra soldiers. Probably they took the concept from that. Yeah, I'm gonna play just using the Ginzu the Ninja Commando. Yeah, the last one, sorry that I didn't have any, I didn't even notice, and I'm talking like an idiot for like 45 minutes. That's all it took to finish it, but man, 45 minutes just talking to by myself. Having good conversation though. I feel so bad when I uploaded and actually didn't notice until later. When I noticed it, I was like, man, that's not cool. This guy always reminds me of the Martians on the Metal Slug games. And of course, this came before Metal Slug. So they definitely took inspiration probably from it. Or maybe the same people working it, because a lot of people that work for Capcom, they of course they work as, you know, developers and creators for Metal Slug. You know, there's a big combination. A lot of these artists, you know, they move from company to company, which there's really close ties on it. And he's tough.
Ginzu the Ninja.
Ginzu the Ninja. What? Man, that's a slap. Man, the light guy laughing in the back with a big nose. What the? Ooh. You're mine, son. One more shot. Oh no. Man, that slap.
Ginzu the Ninja.
Man. Man. That's it. Cut in half. That's cool. That's what you get, boy. Let's pursue this funny looking dude. I think that's a big nose. Of course, I think they took this one for Turtles in Time. I think Turtles in Time took this one. This always, back in the day, I think a lot of the games had this kind of race levels where you had to kind of race against the clock. Man. See how many can I cut? Man, I'm just going through all of them like nothing. Oh, get the rifle. Man, this guy. See you later, dude. Definitely, I'm gonna do more streaming. I want to stream like arcades, because I love those, and maybe other games, but I love to stream those old classic games. Sorry. I'm getting hungry now. After I finish this, I'm going to probably get some to eat. I feel like eating tacos or something like that. Maybe just a burger. I don't know. Lunchtime. Well, lunchtime around here. I don't know where you at. What? But let me know what you like to see. You know, whoever's watching this, and if you're watching me, and let me know what we like to see on this channel more. And a lot of people are saying that they wanted to see more comics, and I do want to do more comic-related stuff. But also I want to do more stuff that is different. And of course, I have to do enough. I think I haven't done enough comic stuff. People love the book reviews, and that's what I need to concentrate. But also I want to concentrate on talking about comics. But I would like to be more, have more variety in the content as well. Some people like the podcast format. I do enjoy the podcast. It allows me to talk more. I'm a talker, as you notice. But also to share, things with people and, talk about things. But it's all about experimentation, experimenting with the channel and see how things can get better and improve. I'm so used to be a lone wolf. I'm very kind of introverted. You can feel it in many ways. I do a lot of friends, though. I'm very social. But I like the privacy of my life. But sometimes in social media, you have to be more open. And that's what a lot of channels do, do more live stuff. I was always invited to do a lot of hangouts, but I never really cared much about it. Maybe I need to start doing that more often. And I've been recommended to do it, actually, by some of my closest friends. So do a Q&A videos and stuff like that. Talk about different subjects. You'll get to know more in the next couple of days. You'll see a more concise schedule with my... I'm still experimenting with things. I'm thinking to go back to the mornings with the podcast and perhaps only do like 3 podcasts a week instead of 5. So that gives me more time to do like, book reviews or other stuff. Just trying to accommodate to make it easier for me also, because, it's time consuming to do videos and edited stuff, and working with stuff is not as easy as it seems. It requires a lot of effort and time. Trying to fight this Blanca looking things. Ginzu the Ninja. They're tough, man. One kicks to the face. What? Yeah. And again, I'm trying to finish it with Ginzu the Ninja. And last time I did it with Captain Commando. This time I'm just going to do it with this guy. Next time, whenever, I don't know when, because I try to kind of give variety. Maybe do some first-person shooter or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That would be great to do. Maybe do it with some other friends. See? Ooh. All right. Man. Man, Wookiee stuff. Man. I don't know if that's a chick or a guy. Chick or a dude. Oh, man.
Baby head.
Oh, I didn't even know I changed to baby. Well, baby stuff. Baby's really fast, actually. But I don't want to finish with him. That's what I always find this game super strange. It's like, what is a baby doing? And I know that there was the game technically was inspired. The name of, Captain Commando appeared in some of the original Nintendo games. Original games that were ported to the Nintendo, or the NES, or the Famicom. The original arcades, Capcom arcades. So that's where the name came from. It was like a recurring character, but that was never really even mentioned. And then they created this game. You can watch the history of this someplace. There's some really great videos we talk about the history of Captain Commando. But of course, there was nothing really clear about what it was until this game came out, and of course it was funny, but there was not really understanding of what's going on. Why have a baby that is, a baby and a ninja and a mommy, and of course Captain Commando. It was fun though. I think that was the appeal of it. It was very colorful, and that was at the time with beat 'em ups were super popular. Just not an excuse yet. I never understood the story of this. I didn't know exactly what the heck was going on. It was just having fun, just beating up people, bad guys and thugs, and in this case Martians and caveman and all sort of things. It's all sort of people. There was actually a manga that came, of course, in Japan, a very limited one, and I think there was probably a cartoon, but that was about it. And of course, Captain Commando has appeared in other places, like Marvel vs. Capcom games, and other games from Capcom. But there hasn't been like a Captain Commando game since then, like not only as a classic character showing up in other games, but just would be nice to have a game again from Captain Commando. Probably new version. That would be cool to see. Alright, we're getting close. Now we go into the enemy spaceship and then Callisto. So we're almost done. That's what I like about these games. Cool. Man, that chick is uppercut Carol. All right. Man. Ooh, food. This guy, so I try to remember. They remind me of some. Trying to put it, but they remind me of some like anime, but I don't remember what, which one. So, like an old anime. That's the bizarre thing about a lot of games, Japanese games. There's a lot of stuff like, you know, a lot of bizarre characters. I really have an admiration for Japanese culture. It's a very different culture, so foreign to the way we do things. But entertainment-wise, they have given so much great stuff to the world. You know, like a lot of anime characters, and it's that difference of Japanese culture that I really love. And who doesn't? Totally foreign to the way we see things, which is cool. This Danny DeVito looking dude, Marvin. He's funny. Are there clones or something? Wow, what the heck? I don't even know where I'm at. I lost sight. Okay, and you get that because a saxophone because it gives you energy. But you gotta give them credits, you know, props to the Japanese and their gaming, you know, the game, what they have to give to gaming, you know, it's like the games they had created, they're phenomenal. I don't think gaming would have been anything without them developing what they did. The franchises they build, the systems they build, the technology they build, they're awesome. I think Japanese, Asian people in general, not only Japanese, but Asian people are awesome people. I think every culture is awesome, but some excel more in different areas than others. Don't ask me why. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like Mummy, but he's tough to beat. Wow. Oh, I changed it, didn't even notice. Mummy might, it's slow, but it has a long reach. Who won? Last level. Tuffy won too. No, not the last one. Yeah, it is. I'm in this planet or the moon or whatever. I don't know what cavemen are doing there, but okay. Apparently you can breathe air there. Normal, regular air without a problem. This planet. Weird looking planet. Well, I don't think a mummy worries too much about it. Technically, they're dead. Ooh. I like that attack. And then he changes to this. I don't know who is on the party like that. These weird looking dudes. Getting high. That's what I'm telling you about the bizarre stories that sometimes the Japanese can cook. And even in their not only anime, their manga, their video games. I think that's where they make them unique. And good at the same time. Just love them just because they're bizarre. Alright, let's get in this dude. This guy's tough. Yeah, and like again, I love this collection, this bundle. You know, for the price, it's a bargain. You get so many good games. Let's go back to the ninja. It's really a bargain. I hope that, you know, actually they can get, not only Capcom, but someone can just get a collection of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. That would be awesome. I would like to see, again, that, you know, Alien vs Predator, and I would love to see some of the other classic games from even Capcom. Marvel vs Capcom collection. You know, I have it on the PS3. And but I will in another, you know, even on RetroArch and my PSP and all that stuff. But I would like to see in like an official. I'll pay money for it. I like to support the companies, and of course, when there is no way to support it, you know, you have to go through the ROM route, which a lot of people dislike. But of course, you know, some of these games need to be preserved one way or another. And if the companies don't want to make the money, then people are going to find ways. Just bottom line. I'd rather do that than just playing on open source, like going online and playing it on a web. Alright, we made it. That's a big dude. Oh, what? I mean, he's a tough too. You gotta stay away from his reach. You gotta be fast. Wow, he's following me. Man, he's definitely scum. His name's Kamazai. You're going down, son. Oh. Man. What the heck? Man, you gotta be careful with him. Man. What the? Man. He's really fast. Come on. Ah, we coming close. Ugh. Man. Man, I didn't want to do that. Ah. I want the ninja. Ugh. Maybe I'll let myself die so I can finish with the ninja. We'll see. Probably not. Ah. Man, I think it's gonna be. I think it's going to be. Come on. That's it. He's done. Last stage clear. I really like this game. I really like this collection. The Super Criminals. That's right. Rabbit's Homicide.
Captain Commando.
Captain Commando. Pretty cool. Yeah, I do have good memories of this game. Played a lot. It was fun back then. And I still play it on the PSP. It has on the PS Vita. It has the Capcom collection, the Reloaded collection. So that's pretty cool. Game over. Second place. Jay. JPS. And cool. All right, guys, I want to say thank you for watching this streaming of this video. Even if you're watching later on, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more book reviews, comic reviews, and of course more streaming and video game reviews and all of that. Thank you for supporting me this week, and thank you for everything you're doing. Please stay tuned for more, and please share any videos with your friends. So God bless you. I'll talk to you again. Bye bye.